Welcome to Eric Blackmon Music. Hi, and welcome to my tutorial on how I put together a basic backing track using Band-in-a-Box software. If you need to learn to use Band-in-a-Box software, there's a link in the description of this video that will take you to a YouTube tutorial on use of the software. What I'm going to do today is show you what I'm thinking when I come up with a backing track. So let me show you what I do to get a track going. First of all, when you get a window up in Band-in-a-Box, the first thing you want to do is to choose the type of music that you want. Now what I've chosen here is funky blues. Now as you may be able to see that the key is C major. C major is going to sound like this. Let's play a little bit of the track. This is what our track primarily sounds like. Alright, the first thing we want to do is mute the saxophone, because we're going to do solos across this track ourselves. This is what the track will sound like without a solo part. As you can hear, it's just repeating a C chord and playing a track behind a C chord. Now what we need to do is choose some chords that we would like to hear, okay? Let's say we wanted to play in the key of A minor. We would go to that first box, click on it, type in A minor, click it again, and there's A minor. We'll go to the next measure, which is right here, click on that, and say let's put in D major. Okay. We'll go to the next measure, and we'll just type in a D. Okay, so now we've got A minor and D major. A minor and D major sound like this. As you can see, it changed quite a bit when we typed in different chords. Alright, the next thing we want to do is decide how long we want this part to be. So we're going to go to the start point. We've got it starting on the first measure, and we're going to put in an end point number, and let's end it after 4 measures, okay? And then we're going to repeat those measures. So we typed in 4, now we have 4 measures. Now we've got to go back and put in A minor again, and we'll put in D there. Okay, now we need to end it on something, so we're going to go to this last box and put A minor in there because we want to end with what we started with, A minor. Now the reason why A minor and D works is because you've got your 1 chord and your 4 chord repeating. So in order to come up with this formula, what you want to do is go A, B, C, D. That's 4. If it were another key, say for instance like E, we would go E, F, G, A. So our first chord would be E minor, and our last chord would be A major. Now we can do this major, minor, whatever we want to do, and I'll show you how it changes when we do that. Now what we're going to do here now is play this back, and these 4 measures should repeat, and we have to tell it how many times we want it to repeat. So we're going to go to the chorus box, and let's put in 10 times. So it's going to play out 10 times before it ends. It's going to sound something like this. Okay, now if we want to solo along with that, we go to A minor pentatonic, and we play something like this. wanted this to sound a little different, we could go back and change the boxes. Go back to A minor, first box, and put just A in there. And we're just going to leave the D alone. So we're going to make this major. We're going to put A in that box, and then we'll end on A. Okay? So now we've got A major, D major. Now we're going to have to play a major scale across this, and we could try a little bit of minor and see what happens. Let's play it and see what we've got. A major, D major, A minor pentatonic solo. A major, D major with A major pentatonic. With the A major and D major chord with A major pentatonic, we had sort of a country rock feel. Now watch what happens when we change this to A minor 7. And we're going to go to the end of the song and put A minor in, or A minor 7 in as well, to end it. Now we have A minor 7 and D major repeating, and we're going to end the song with A minor 7 as well. Notice how the song changes. Playing A minor pentatonic. Now, as you may notice, with Band-in-a-Box software, when you change the chords, the entire flavor of the backing track changes. So you can manipulate it in quite a few ways. Now what I'm going to do now is play C major across this backing track, and let's see what that sounds like. The C major scale. So we got a totally different sound there. Now this time we're going to make the D chord minor with a D minor 7, okay, and D minor 7 on the end there. So we've got A minor 7, D minor 7 repeating, and this is what it's going to sound like. And we'll play A minor pentatonic across it. Well, alrighty then. I hope that gives you some ideas on how you can put some basic tracks together for backing up your solos. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great day.